My name is Noble Hart. I'm a rising senior at the New Orleans Center for Creative Arts, and I'm honored to represent the NAACP New Orleans branch, Unit 6071B. See, when I was younger, I would go and sneak and watch the Boondocks on Adult Swim, which is what I was not allowed to do. But I did so anyway. And instead of what we commonly perceive that as like traumatic experience, because there was graphic violence and many other components of the show that might cause it, it came to me as more of a learning experience. I became just a tad bit more socially and politically aware with the way the show conveyed it as like very satirical and comedic at the same time, by also making it kid friendly, and if that makes sense. The story of the Boondocks, which is what my piece is inspired by, which is entitled My Boondocks, presents these three characters that are a family with a grandfather and grandsons named the Freemans. They moved from the south side of Chicago to a fictional suburban land named Woodcrest, where the fathers sold their inheritance to go and live in a nice, like, lavish house. And the same way that within the composition, there are three displacing rhythmic melodies that use the same melody. There are three different mindsets that are arguing about the same thing, but have different approaches to lead to peace, to get to prosperity for the world. Now, first, I'd like to start with Robert Freeman. Robert Freeman is, in the show, he is the civil rights legend, and one of the last things he wants to do is to continue to live the same struggle that he had to fight or not to do. So that's also part of the reason why he sold his son's inheritance. Yeah. And then there's Huey Freeman, the supposed radical leftist, the kid intellect, who saw through the lies and delusions that society oftentimes kept conforming him to do. He's very defiant, and he's very firm in his beliefs. And then there's the rambunctious Riley Freeman, who represents what happens when you conform to what the general idea of what a black person is supposed to be, commonly referred to as the thug. Now, in the specifics of my piece, the overall form is an AABA prime, with the first two A's harmonically first starting out as a switch between the minor 1 and minor 4 in the key of C minor. But I arranged the notes not exactly as a C minor 7. So I'll show you an example. So instead of something like this, I've written it like this. This is C6-9. So then I applied that same logic for the F minor, the two A's. Once I did that, for the last part of each A's, I modulated the same chord of a major third, which is D minor. On the bridge, I sort of removed myself from that idea and moved to a new one, where I have the same D flat, but if you have the E flat there, G flat creates different conclusions. They weren't really on the same page a lot of the time in the show. So without further ado, I present My Boondocks.
Somebody owns that, so they're gonna come after you pretty quickly. So just be careful when you're doing that.
Yeah, throughout like my process for the composition, I really considered using a direct quote and whether I would probably get sued if I were to actually post it.
No problem. You will.
Yeah.
So if you gotta ask, that means no.
Right. Very great with your drum chart. You wrote out everything. Be careful of your flute. Sometimes it will get low, but you kept it in a nice register. I love your harmonic language. Your descending chords in the piano. It sounded like, Wayne Shorter's Lost. I think you would really love the beginning of that because he does a descending. So check out that tune. I think you would really like it.
That I will.
And then, just as a taste to add, try on the swing at times. Just change up solos. So like, just
because you went to a pseudo swing,
right,
in that one section, but you still had that backbeat.
Yeah.
Right. Leave backbeat land. Let it swing. Yeah.
It was halftime funk shuffle.
Right, yeah.
It wasn't exactly swing. Thank
Right.
you. Because you put swing in the score, and
Correct. But what your drummer did was
funk. and it's suffice to say you have a group of judges here that equally love classical music as much as we love jazz. Right. So if you put swing, we're gonna swing it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure if you want to swing, make sure, especially while you performing with them, make sure they do that. Because when I saw a swing and I heard that, I was like, that's not swing, that's just taking it to the ride symbol for the bridge. So if you wanted to go to the ride, then just say to ride.
Not swing. Say open up. Yeah, you can just say open it up and then they'll automatically go to the ride for most drummers, right?
There's a there's a band that was very popular in the 90s into the early 2000s called Groove Collective.
Yeah.
This has a very Groove Collective vibe to it. Check them out. There's an album particularly called We the People. The first Groove Collective is good. We the People, they have about 6 or 7, and they may even still be around, but I haven't heard of them for a while. But this gives me some serious in the instrumentation and in the way that you use the flute and all that. It gives me a very Groove Collective vibe. Listen to and refer to some. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to refer to. You can even think of some of Herbie's Mwandishi stuff, and really kind of from the 70s where he had Benny Maupin and Julian Priesters and cats like that. So there are a lot of different things to refer to. It's very good. Don't get me wrong. But as you start to grow and get into it more, there are a lot of different ways you can go with this. And I hope that this piece, I do this piece with one of my bands. This is a good piece.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a general thing. When you have crescendos, tell me where we're going. So, right, I see forte here, but are we going to start a mezzo forte, then go up to forte, then come back down? So just have that in mind, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
The D with the E minor, you could just put, what's it, E minor 11 right there? To kind of simplify.
Yeah, there's a lot of minor 11 voicings you're doing throughout, which is great. I think that might be the clearest way to express.
And the bronze medalist goes to the New Orleans branch, Noble Hart. The silver medal goes